Birmingham is a global city with a local heart, a thriving centre for creativity and business. And we asked how the Big City Plan can support new business, encourage creativity and persuade larger firms to locate in Birmingham. Birmingham is one of Europe's greatest success stories, and Birmingham is a city with big plans for the future. The Big City Plan is a master plan identifying 10 global themes and 10 big ideas on how to shape Birmingham city centre for the future. We want people to give us their ideas and share their opinions on how to shape and revitalise Birmingham as a great global city. And the council selected local people to come here to Icon Gallery East Side to give us their opinions and kick off the consultation.
I think Birmingham's a really happening place. There's loads going on, there's loads of cultural activity, there's sports activities, and I think things like that actually encourage people to want to work in the city.
I think one of the main things is making the space available at the right price and in a way that's connected to people so that customers can come to businesses easily.
As designers, what we need to do is understand the end users. What we're doing in a lot of cities, and including Birmingham, is just building speculative office developments, big, large, flexible floor plates, which are great for, the big sort of national companies in around Digborough, Julie quarters, small workshop requirements, flexible spaces, live-work units. That's something that hasn't really taken off in Birmingham, and trying to deal with the council tax side of it in order to make them more affordable. And in the same way we provide affordable housing, we should be providing affordable business units for young businesses to start off.
In the past couple of years, a lot of small industries we should value have been forced out. They've been forced out by the rising prices created by the development of apartments. And I think what we must make sure is that we value the industries we have here. We don't try to force them out, and we keep that really essential mix. Digborough is a gritty area, it's been called. And that is created by that mix, the mix of metal bashing, the mix of some heavy industries, as well as the arts-based industries, which we see here tonight based in this building.
There's absolutely no point in this plan going ahead if it doesn't have the supports, if it doesn't have the input of the creative industries, and that could range from big organisations like the NEC group to the Hippodrome, through to grassroots artists who are finding it very tricky to start their own business.
Now in Birmingham, you've got a central core and you've got places like the Jewellery Quarter that are real streets, and it feels good to be there. But you just step a little way out and you're into a disconnected land of highways, of surface car parks, of blank sites. We need to connect those wonderful neighbourhoods together with a lot of real lively streets.
We've got the tram, all right, but it only goes from A to B. It should be going to C, D, E.
I think there's two things to make sure that the talent remains here, but also that we attract talent from outside. And sometimes it's not bad for our talent to go somewhere else to say how good Birmingham is. And using new technologies and having the infrastructure, having the right infrastructure, the right technological infrastructure.
I think the city needs to embrace sustainable technology, because I think that's the technology of the future.
Birmingham still has the largest photovoltaic that's generating electricity from sunlight on the roof of any public building in the UK, on the roof of the Alexandra Stadium.
And I think the other thing that we need to explore is education. Education as a means of getting that message across to very young people. I'm talking about school age as well as teenage.
Coming from a heritage background, one of the things that really frustrates me is a lot of sustainability is about new build, and all of the focus is on that. But in fact, the vast majority of Birmingham is actually old buildings or anything pre-1900.
I'm a great dancer, and trying to dance in the city centre is really hard because it's expensive. But if we had this free space just to jam more affordable prices, it'd be alright.
Birmingham city centre lacks is a decent park, a decent public open space, which is great fun, great quality. It could be on the ground level, needn't be. It could be in the sky. We could have parks in the sky. Chicago, one of our twin cities, has fantastic public open spaces, both on the ground but also on the tops of buildings.